All right. Let's make sure everything's working. Today we're gonna get the carp, guys. We got it up. We got the counter. We're just double checking to make sure everything is looking good. As far as the stream goes, we weren't sure if we were gonna be able to do this today, as we had a power outage when we got home. But the power just came back, so we'll either go until the power goes out again, or until we get to the 500 checks. So we'll see how it goes, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just jump into it then, and not waste any time. With check 5,501 coming up right here, right now. Let's do this thing. It looks like everything's running good, so hopefully it's done. We got our Snorlax shirt on. It says, nope, not today, but we're going to prove Snorlax wrong, and we're going to get it today. Because that's what it's all about, guys. I think my capture card might have that lion thing going on. I may need to reset my capture card. Let's see. It looks okay. I think we're good. I think we are good. I think we're good. Move around a little bit and see. Yeah, it looks good. Alright, let's do this. How many resets before you got my Charmander? What's up? I get buckets. Welcome on in. We got it at 2,347. I'm gonna go ahead and just reset my capture card really quick, because I can't tell if it's doing it or not. But if I fix it, then I know for sure it is not doing it. So let's get that. Just give me like a few seconds and it'll be good. Alright, it should be good now. And again, if the power does go out again, then we will not be running it back. So this is we're trying. Hopefully the power does not go out again. Hopefully it looked like all the storm has really passed, so we should good. Nice, I almost gave up on mine. I got it right around 2,000 resets. Hey, congratulations. What nature did you get on that Charmander? And are we doing any more shiny hunts? Come on. Bold. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy that you said that? What are the odds of that? That's insane. I feel you though. I feel you. Modest is what we were after, but hey, we're just grateful that we got it in such a early check. You know, 2,000, that's very under odds, so that's crazy though. I wasn't playing on it, but I got a random shiny Pidgey while trying to get a Mankey. Hey! So how many shinies you got total in the game so far then? Congratulations on your Pidgey. We are on our second hunt right now for the badge quest. Basically the rules are we're going to get one shiny before every badge. If you have not seen a badge quest before. I actually have not ever sat down to watch one all the way through. That's wild. LOL. Yeah, I was hoping for modest or timid, but shiny's a shiny. Exactly. When you're dealing with these full odd things, you can't be upset when you get the shiny, no matter what the nature is. I just have the 2 right now. Hey, that's more than a lot of people have. I know a lot of people be using those like ace hacks or whatever to get people or Pokemon in. We're not trying to mess with all that here. We're just trying to... We've beat this game so many times as a kid, but we've never ever used a shiny in the game. So the ultimate goal is to beat the game with only shinies this time. If we can click the right buttons, we're going to try to get 500 checks tonight. Or hopefully get it sooner than that. Alright, here we go. Check 5518. Not shiny, not shiny. We're gonna get this snack that smiles back. It's gonna happen. I'm thinking of trying to get a shiny Abra and Dratini from the game corner. Might even grind out for a shiny Eevee. You know, it's crazy. You just like listed off 3 of the Pokemon I'm trying to get to. It sounds like we like a lot of the same Pokemon. After this, I want to get Abra. But I want to get it in the wild before the 3rd gym. And then Dratini is going to be my only game corner hunt. We want to get Eevee. And we want to get Kangaskhan. And then I don't know what else we're going to get, but those are the ones we're like for sure on right now. But I wish you luck on any and all hunts that you do in this game, because this game is something else. But it's so rewarding when you finally get that shiny. Likewise, bro, and yeah, it definitely feels great to get a shiny in these games. Can't increase your odds like the newer games. It's not as rewarding. Yeah, you know, I don't disagree with that. I think that I think it's okay to like the shiny hunt in those games. I think it's okay to play the games however you want to. But I do think for me personally, it is more rewarding knowing, hey, this was harder to get. Because, like, I have a bunch of red Gyarados already in my Pokemon Home. But this Gyarados that's going to have the Gen 1 tag in Pokemon Home, the little logo next to it, it's just going to be a little bit more special to me. So I get what you're saying, 100%. That's why we're not giving up. Plus, I have a big vision for this series in the final video that I'm going to do. So I'm very determined. I've been shiny hunting Darkrai on BDSP for almost 4 years now. On and off. But like, when I first started, I was working a nighttime shift where I could do like 8 hours straight every night. Because it was like overnight security and they let you, as long as you were watching like these cameras, you were allowed to do other things. And I did that for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months straight every night. Sometimes up to 7 nights a week. Somehow I never got it. And then I left that job like 3.5 years ago. And still have not got that Darkrai. In fact, my power was just out. And I didn't know if I was going to be able to stream. And before the power came back on, I was like laying on my couch just doing shiny Darkrai checks. Because I was like, well, if I can't do this, let me see if I can get the Darkrai in. And then my power came on. And I was like, oh, dude, like right in time for my stream to start at 1. Which is what time I usually start every day. So it was like the stars just kind of aligned on it. We're very thankful for that. Respect the dedication, bro. I just gave up after a week. The longest grind. Hey, thank you, Type Glitch. Thank you for the luck, man. Good luck to you, too. How are you doing today? The longest I grinded for a shiny was in Scarlet and Violet. I wanted a shiny head across. Took me a month before one finally showed. Yeah, dude, sometimes it bees like that. Even with sandwiches and stuff, though? Like, did you do the shiny Herba stuff, or was that before all that? Yeah, I did shiny sandwiches. I got like 4. Oh no. Dude, that must have been awful. I'm very sorry, but hey, at least we got it, and I know when you finally got it, it was definitely worth it. I know that adrenaline rush for the 30 seconds or whatever it is. It's a feeling to where if you don't get shiny hunting, it's hard to explain to people. Like I try to explain to people what I do on here, like in my real life, we don't like Pokemon and stuff, and they kind of give me a look like, oh, you sound insane, but it's just something about it, man. Yeah, definitely. Glitch, are you hunting right now? I was. You got it today. What'd you get? What were you after? How many checks? All that fun stuff. Bulbasaur. We got the Bulbasaur today. Let's go. It was because it was in Adamant Nature. 2,302. Hey, congrats on getting it. Very under odds. Are you going to move on to any more hunts, or are you done? Yeah, Adamant Nature is really good too. I don't know how Heracross is, or Heracross, sorry, competitively. So I'm assuming it's probably some sort of physical attacker though. If you're excited about Adamant, so. Yes, sir. Looking for a team of 6, and also Deoxys and Mewtwo. All right, man. We're both in it for the long run then, because that's about what we're doing here. We're doing a shiny badge quest, so it should be about 8. And then after that, we're doing all the legendaries. We're going to get Lugia or Ho-Oh, whichever one's in this game. Deoxys, Mewtwo, all of it. So I hope your hunts are fast, and as fast as I would want them to be for mine. So fast, easy, and we get there. Hey, Glitch, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We're about to be at 5, 5, 5, 5. All right. All right, next check 55, 55. Be insane. Would be insane. 5 would then become my favorite number of all time, I guess. Nope. Sorry, 5. Back to the bottom of the list. What's up, Nate? Welcome in. How's your night been so far? Dude, it's been crazy. So far, no shiny. So that's, you know, we're there. Would have felt bad if I got it without you being in here. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think I was going to be able to stream. I came home. We've had really bad storms where I'm at. And I came home to my power being out. What's up, Wesley? Wesley? Yep, it will be. I'm gonna call you Wes. What's up, Wes? It's gonna be shiny eventually. Absolutely. How are you doing today? Are you shiny hunting? But yeah, we came home and our power was out, and when I get home, I only have an hour to prepare before the stream, and the power had already been out for like almost 2 hours or something like that. So I was like, oh no. And then I sat down and started doing shiny Darkrai checks. And literally 5 minutes before I'm supposed to go live, my power comes back on. And I'm like, let's go. So here we are. How's your night going, man? I just realized your name is Westside. That's my bad. I apologize for not reading that correctly. Nah, I'm just chilling. I used to shiny hunt in Scarlet Violet and Sun and Moon. Alright, right on, right on. What was your longest hunt? Dang, man, I've heard about those storms. I'm praying y'all stay safe. Oh, no, that's the thing. The storm's been done for like 3 hours. So, like, we're good on the storm. It was just the power at that point. But it's all good. As long as, knock on wood, the power doesn't go back out again. We're going to get our 500 checks. Or we're going to get a shiny goldfish. And everything's going to be good. I just can't tell if my capture card's messing up. It looks like it might be messing up a little bit. Let's see. I mean, that all looks good. I think it was a Staryu on Pokemon Sun. Oh, Staryu Shiny's pretty good. That's cool. Yeah, you're planning on getting back into shiny hunting at all? Night's good. Got a little bit of U.S. history homework. Drinking tea this time to help a sore throat. Hey, man, I hope your sore throat gets feeling better soon. And hopefully your U.S. history homework isn't too much. Or not too much. I know you can handle it, Nate, but you get what I'm saying. Hopefully it's nice, quick, and easy so you can jump on and do some hunts yourself if that's what you're trying to do tonight. I can't tell if it's my screen. I can't tell if I'm just seeing things or if my capture card is like chopping my stuff up. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. You know, it'd be crazy. We get the shiny, power goes out again, stream's done. Don't you just see the shiny pop up and then my whole channel just goes on, goes off live. But I did fail a shiny in Sun, the Mantis Pokemon. I caught a shiny and accidentally turned off my game without saving and had to do it again. But the second time around it was faster. Well, at least you got to redeem it. That's why they always say save your game 10 times to make sure, right? I remember I got my Charmander. I saved the game at least like 6 times before I was like, okay, we can move on. Shiny Sandcastle line is one of my favorites. Yeah, the Shiny Sandcastle is really cool. I really like that one. I like how it turns black and it's like supposed to be like a haunted sandcastle. Let me ask you, what is your favorite Pokemon though? Is there a reason why you chose Leaf Green over Fire Red? Staryu. I have both games, but Staryu is the main reason. This is going to be my main save file that I don't ever plan on deleting. While Fire Red, I'm going to like do Nuzlocks and stuff on. So I wanted to get the one that had the best shiny hunting methods. Which Staryu with Illuminate is supposed to be insane. Purple is my favorite color, so I prefer regular Chandelure over its shiny. Interesting. Purple is a good color. My favorite Pokemon is Venusaur. Not a bad choice at all. My favorite Pokemon is Emolga and Dragonite. I always tell everybody I'm allowed to have two. There's over 1,000 now, so they're tied for first place. My favorite shiny is Shiny Umbreon. Favorite legendary is Ho-Oh. What about mythical? What's your favorite mythical? My favorite legendary is probably Kyogre, and my favorite mythical is Jirachi. And it's because of that Wish Waker movie, 100%. That movie was one of my favorite movies as a kid. Mew. Mew's a good one. What do you think of Shiny Mew? Do you like Shiny Mew? I like the Shiny Mew Pokemon card a lot. The Bubble Mew. Which we got the ETB in this morning, guys. So once we do the Dragonite hunt, we officially have the cards in my living room ready to go for that shiny Dragonite hunt. My favorite types are Grass, Fire, and Ghosts. My favorite type is Flying, and then probably after that's Dragon. Peak Legendary is Rayquaza, in my opinion. Emerald was my first Pokemon game. Yeah, Gen 3 was my first experience with Pokemon 2. Besides, like, the show. Shiny Mew is okay. Alright, fair enough. I don't know why I like Kyogre more than Rayquaza and Groudon, but I just do. To me, it goes, like, literally Kyogre, then Rayquaza, then Groudon. I don't care about any of the Regis. I like Latios and Latias a lot. Gen 3 is just by far my favorite gen. Gen 3 is my 5th favorite gen. Okay, well, what's your first favorite gen? Hoenn is so good it makes me want to buy Oras again. Exactly. Exactly. I wish that they would put... I wish they would just put the whole library on the Switch, dude. There's really no reason not to at this point. Gen 2, 1, and 9 are my top 3. Okay. I have not ever played Gen 2. So that's one I want to play in the future. So I don't really have much to say about that one. I like Gen 9 a lot, and obviously I like Gen 1 a lot. So those are good picks. Number 3 was Gen 5 until Gen 9. Okay. That's another... those are the 2 generations I haven't played, are Gen 2 and Gen 5. So I don't know much about Black and White, but I've heard it's really good. Play the Gen 2 remakes. We want to. We're hoping that they get put on here. I don't have a way to play them without playing like a ROM, and I really don't want to play a ROM. So I think they will. If they start with Fire Red, why stop there? They're literally printing money. Exactly. I agree, Glitch. I think they should definitely just... I think money talks, and the money was saying, hey, we want these games on the Switch. Yeah, at this point, entirely doable to have every game, and they could make a lot of money. Not sure why they don't do it. They might. We'll see what they do after Fire Red now. Oh my god, you'd love Gen 5. It's peak Pokemon. I'll have to play it, man. Like I said, if it ever comes on here or the remakes ever happen, we definitely will check them out. I do have a 2DS, and if I can find like a cheap copy of it, then maybe we play it. But the issue is those games are very expensive. So, and I really just don't want to play a ROM version of it. Honestly, Black 2 and White 2 are way better than the base games. Good to know. I've heard that from a few people, actually. Can you explain why, without giving spoilers away, why it's better? Yeah, they definitely are better. Okay, okay. What makes them better? If you can tell me without spoilers. The thing with Black and White only have brand new Unova Pokemon, while 2 has Pokemon from other region. The story, content, and Pokemon selection. Okay, so it sounds like Pokemon selection is a big thing. I could definitely see why that would make Black and White 2 better then. Story, content, and Pokemon selection. Sounds like the whole game. So are we saying Black and White 1 are bad? It's just an overall upgrade from Black and White, but the first ones are still amazing overall. Okay. So it's definitely worth playing both of them, is what I'm hearing. No, Black and White to me is better than 4, 6, and 7. Alright, good to know. No, Black White 1 has a good story. And if you like those Pokemon, it shouldn't be a problem. And Gen 3. Oh, man. Again, I haven't played this, so I can't say anything. But that Gen 3, oh, my heart. I have to play them. That might be something we do after this. Maybe after this, I'll find a way to play one of those. Even if I have to play one of them ROM or something. I really don't want to, but I guess it's better than never playing it, right? If we ever get this shiny Magikarp. We forgot to walk that one down for 5600, so we'll walk 5601 down. Alright, walking this one to the cave, since we forgot to the last one. Just ROM it? Yeah, we might. We'll have to see what's up. No shiny on the Zubat, but did we get shiny on the Carp? Let's see. Absolutely not. You ever play Pokemon Coliseum or XD? Yes, I have played both of them when I was a kid. And I am so excited for the release of XD. We're definitely going to be playing that. Five, 6, 6, 7. 6, 7 gonna be the one. Alright, I appreciate you, Nate. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I really hope it is. I hope we get it tonight. I love both of those games. I do too. I'm like very excited to be able to replay them again. I don't know how they came out. What's up, Josh? Welcome in, man. How we doing tonight? I don't know what order they came out in, but I played them. I played XD first, and then found out Coliseum existed, and it was like Coliseum takes place before or something like that. I played them backwards, so whichever one came out like takes place in the story first. I played that one second, which I believe is Coliseum takes place first, if I remember correctly. Did they release XD before Coliseum? I don't know. I don't know how they release. I just know I played XD before I played Coliseum. I'm pretty sure. I love the fact that it uses double battles. It's super fun. Such a fun switch up from the normal formula. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. It's kind of like in the DLC for Gen 9 when they made you do double battles. Yeah, Coliseum came out first. Okay, then I played them in the wrong order. Either way, though, they were both great. I think I prefer XD, but that's also because I played it first. Got the 2,000 Moltres resets and 2350 Squirrel today. Had enough. Yeah, man, these things are so taxing. But hey, keep strong, man. You'll get it. You'll get it soon. Moltres being on ZA and the fact that you're almost at, like, you're already halfway to full odds is crazy. I mean, on the Switch, I see XD to play, but not Coliseum. Yeah, on the Switch... Wait, is XD already out? Did they drop XD already? What's your soft English? What is your soft reset input for this game on the Switch? 1 second, I'll show you. I just press all the buttons in like that. And if I hit them all, it works. Like this. There you go. I know you probably didn't see that, but yeah. All the buttons. Yeah, the rumor is that we're supposed to get Coliseum, but I thought XD was announced for this month. I just don't know when. I'm not sure why they're releasing it first. Maybe it sold better. You're definitely Team Itachi. Oh yeah, the Akatsuki thing. Yeah, yeah. I got a Naruto Itachi tattoo right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's actually backwards. The tattoo artist got it backwards for some reason, which kind of upset me. But I didn't even realize until like a week later. So, and it was a $25 tattoo. It's not a big deal. But yeah, Itachi's definitely my favorite. And then probably Sasuke, because I just... Something about the Mimo boys, right? The Michiyas. All the buttons feels like I'd accidentally reset it. Is there a way to, like, change your input on it? I don't know. You got a lot of room right here. You got a lot of room. I have not accidentally. I've only accidentally reset once, and it wasn't like because I pressed the buttons. It was I thought I already checked the Magikarp, and I got told I didn't check it after the fact, and that was like on the first like 300. So, which means it was probably the shiny. Toberama? Tober? I don't know who these... in Hashirima. I don't remember who those are. Are those, other Akatsuki members? Is that Toby, the guy with the mask? And, Hashirama? I don't know who that is. Are you using, like, is that the names they used in the dubbed version as well? Because I watched it dubbed all the way until the Great Ninja War started. I stopped watching after the Great Ninja War started. The first and second Hokages. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's why I don't know their names. I know them as the first and the second. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, the first and the second are really cool. I like the fourth a lot. I like Gara a lot. I'm basic. Shikamaru was cool. Yeah, that is their name? Okay. I just don't remember their, I remember the first and second Hokage. I don't remember their names. I know the fourth Hokage's name is Minato. If that makes me sound a little bit more informed, I hope. But I swear I've watched Naruto. I swear I'm not a fake fan. I just don't know their names, man. They got a new Naruto trading card game coming out soon, actually. I don't know if you guys have seen them, if anybody cares about trading cards. But they're gonna have a solid gold Naruto card. With, like, real gold, apparently. Didn't watch a ton of Naruto, but Rock Lee is my guy. Nate, that doesn't surprise me, man. You seem like a Rock Lee type of guy. Rock Lee's alright. He's got a good story. You're missing out on some good stuff with Naruto, though, man. If you haven't watched a lot of it. Especially, like, I think Naruto, in my opinion, peaks during the Sasuke and Itachi fight and the Pain and Naruto fight, which are, like, back-to-back. After that, I think Naruto kind of falls flat until the very last fight, but that's my opinion. I know a lot of people disagree with it. I feel like shonens do that a lot, where they start adding a lot of crazy things and kind of ruins what was really good, for me at least. Like, My Hero Academia does that too. My Hero, I thought was like one of the best animes until after the overhaul fight. And then I couldn't find I never got to finish this, what I'm trying to say. Drew McIntyre should be champion. Hey, I do not disagree with that at all. I don't know why they dropped it to Cody Rhodes. You're tired of Cody Rhodes? I'm ready for Cody Rhodes to turn heel and be like Homelander from The Boys. I want him to be like... I want him to get like his own little like Bullet Club thing going on there. And then be like, everybody's afraid to mess with them. And then some people stand up. And then those people get messed up. Kind of like the Bloodline. Except, like, more, like, vindictive and, like, Cody being, like, really egotistical. My favorite anime is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's super peak. You know, I couldn't get into the animation of that one, but I've heard it's really good. I'll have to check it out. I'm gonna have to look past the animation. But I guess WWE just feels like Randy Orton and Cody sells more tickets. Nobody should be threatened by Stardust. Oh no. Hey, Cody Rhodes did do some good, okay? Look at that. Do you see what I got behind me? Cody Rhodes is the man that brought that title back before the crappy IC title we have now, man. HHH is a hater and can't book. I mean, I hear you, but we also got like the best version of Roman Reigns with Triple H. So I don't know. Nate, you watch wrestling? I also heard Drew McIntyre had to, I heard a big part of the reason why he left, or not left, but like dropped the belt, is because he's supposed to be recording that new, was that Highlander movie with, Henry Cavill. If that's true, then I get why they do it. Was it? Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. I apologize. No, I was never really exposed to wrestling. Man, you're missing out on some good stuff. But if you're, it's kind of like shiny hunting. If you're not like into it and you don't get it, it's kind of hard to get into it. So, I'd recommend if you ever want to check out wrestling, going and watching some like iconic matches and looking up the storylines up to them. Things like Kane versus Undertaker, things like John Cena versus Edge's storyline. Honestly, I would say watch WWE Rivals, episodes of that, and if you think that stuff's cool, maybe you can get into wrestling. The Rock and Stone Cold. Stone Cold and Vince. The Rock and Triple H. Triple H kept it going, but you see what happened after Cody won. The booking has been trash. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just more of a simple fan. I'm not saying it's good. It's definitely not great. But there's a lot of stuff I do like. I like what they're doing with the Judgment Day. Leading into WrestleMania. I think it probably should have been for the Intercontinental Championship. But they might be like doing some weird thing with the Intercontinental Champion where they want Triple A to be involved in it or whatever. Look how he booked Cena's retirement tour. It was ridiculous. Yeah, but Cena came out and said that he did that. A lot of that was his call. So I don't know. I don't know how it really is behind the scenes. I've heard people are really into the storylines, which isn't even really a concept I understand because I thought it was supposed to be a sport. So it is sports entertainment. It's scripted. It's basically a bunch of stunt doubles. Like if you were to think of like a stunt double for a movie, like Daredevil type thing, who are their main characters doing their stunts themselves, and they're trying to portray a sport, but it's scripted. It's like predetermined on who's going to win. And there's storylines. So like, one of the ones was like Matt Hardy was a wrestler, and he was in real life dating this girl named Lita, and he was really good friends with this guy named Edge in real life, but in the show, they weren't really like messing with each other all that much. Like the Hardy Boys and Edge and Christian, they had like a rivalry, but like way past this, Lita in real life cheated on Matt Hardy with Edge, and they put that shit in the show, and so all the fans found out like about all this stuff going on in real life. It was kind of crazy. No, Cena himself said, just goes with the flow. He did speak out to get his match with AJ Styles, though. He did that for the fans. Well, that's good. I think that there's a lot of matches that should have been on that tour. I don't think Gunther should have beat him to retire him. I think it was probably good for Gunther's character in the long run, but then they didn't do anything with him. They had him retire him and then AJ Styles. Yeah, see? We already got some emotion right there. I'm not repeating it all. We try to stay family friendly here a little bit, but I get what you're saying. So you got power? Yeah, dude, it turned on 5 minutes before 1 a.m. and I was like, bet we're doing this. But yeah, the crowd was very mean to Lita. And yeah, she did something that's deemed immoral in real life. But they turned that into the show and it was amazing. It was amazing to watch. She turned into like such a B word on the show, especially like against Cena, whenever Edge and Cena fought each other. And it was great to watch as a fan. Gunther shouldn't have retired anybody, Cena, Goldberg, or AJ. He's trash, and Triple H only likes wrestlers who are better than him. Who aren't better than him. I think Gunther plays a really good, like, old school villain. And he's pretty good in the ring, but he just doesn't have the charisma to be the big star. I think he will be, he could be like the big star's arch enemy. I think if you put him with like Paul Heyman as a mouthpiece, he would be really entertaining. But I think that's the problem with Gunther, is that right now by himself, he's a good wrestler, but he's not entertaining, and half the show's entertaining. Gunther is a fake William Regal. Oh man. William Regal. That was a bad man. Paul can't save Gunther. You don't think so? Maybe not at this point, but maybe if they would have originally did it, it might have worked. Okay, let me ask you this. What do you think of Danhausen? Gunther looks like an old man. An old young man. You're not wrong, he does. That's for sure. Alright guys, we're getting up to 5650. Road Dogg quit recently for some reason. Yeah, I heard it was because, I don't know how true this is, but apparently he got sick of, like, every time he gave an idea, they were like, okay, but what's next? What's next? What's next? And, he felt like he didn't have enough creative power. If that's not true, then I apologize for spreading misinformation, but it's what I've heard. Basically, they weren't respecting his creativity. I'm gonna give Danhausen a fair chance. I don't know who he was until Elimination Chamber. Neither did I, and so far I'm really liking him. I'm liking the whole "you are cursed" thing. I like the little funny gimmicks. I like Santino. I like R-Truth. I like stuff like that. So I'm hoping he stays entertaining. That's what I heard too. They would either change his ideas entirely or shoot him down, yeah. That's what I've been hearing. Santino Marella was funny as fuck, yeah, he definitely was. If he's not in the Hall of Fame, he needs to be. I don't remember if they put him in or not, though. Alright, Nate, we're coming up to 56-67. If I could click the right button. I love me some Liv Morgan too. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Mickie James is still the hottest woman to ever be in a ring, though. I don't know about all that, man, but hey, to each their own. That's all preference. She definitely wasn't the worst, but I don't know about the hottest. Let's see that shiny tonight, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Who's your hottest wrestler? The Fabulous Moolah! Oh, you got jokes. You got jokes, Westside. I don't know. Young Alexa Bliss was really good when she first came into the WWE. Ultra Stratus was really good. They all got like different things about them though, so it'd be hard for me to put like one at the very top. I like the one chick that's in the Judgment Day right now besides Liv. Not Raquel, but the other one. Actually, I don't. Is she still in the Judgment Day? I didn't even see her this week. Not shiny on 6-7. And then of course Liv. Right now, I'd probably say Liv or Tiffany Stratton. Alexa Bliss is right there with Liv Morgan for me. Yeah, they're very similar. Beth Phoenix was hot too, yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking that. Hey, you read my mind, dude. You read my freaking mind. I was like, hold up. I'm gonna hold up on this check in case it's actually shiny, because I don't want to put that. Nate, you dog. I appreciate you, man. Oh, man. Hey, it might go viral, though. Maybe they see it. I'm a married man, though, so there's not much. I mean, maybe they'd be like, hey, let me know where Westside is. That is funny to think about, though, because there's been a lot of shiny reactions that I've been watching, and somebody's like mid-conversation, and it's like, what are they talking about? Oh, there's the shiny, but like, what were they just talking about? That's funny. Yeah, you right, Wes. You right. $100%. 56.75 coming up. Getting close to 200 already this stream. Hoping to see it at 56.78. Oh, that was a short jump. Okay, 78. I like that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Me too. Hoping to see it next check too. Nope. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen anything about that. Definitely could be possible though. I think her gimmick is still pretty popular though. Let's get this shiny, guys. Let's get this thing. Said that she isn't good, but I disagree. She stands out to me. I think she's great too. I think she's funny. You don't really have a whole bunch of funny, like comedy female wrestlers. You have a lot of, like, you have R-Truth, like I said, Santino, you have the Danhausen guy. You've had plenty of male ones, but you don't really get too many female funny characters. So I think she was really good. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good too. Who has that belt now? That's still a thing? I remember the US belt being a thing for women, but I don't know who has it. I know AJ Lee has the Intercontinental for women. One thing that prevents me from getting into wrestling is the sexualized attitude towards women, especially now having a woman I'm committed to. It's just not something I want to see. It's not as bad as it used to be. I would say that, like, they got rid of that stuff a long time ago. You don't have, like, all the weird matches and stuff like that. You still have some female characters that play the part up, but for the most part, it's like they're treated as equals with the men and stuff like that, and you don't have that as much, which is really good. It's a really good change. The women's U.S. champion hasn't even been on a pay-per-view yet. That's crazy. I wonder if they're trying to use it like as a TV title. But again, I don't know who has it, so... Yeah, women's wrestling is just very competitive and good now. Yeah. They've definitely made it a lot better. Some of the matches are better than the men's matches, too. Like, depending on who's in the ring, you're going to have a really good match. So, and that's kind of on both sides, right? So, like if you have Goldberg and John Cena fighting each other, it's probably not going to be a great match technically, right? You'll have a lot of big moments, a lot of like posturing, and a lot of like you know, like spots or whatever. But it won't be like a great technical match. Opposed to if you had Shawn Michaels Prime versus AJ Styles Prime, that match would just go insane. It's like that on both sides. I can tell you right now, I enjoyed this conversation. Definitely did not think I was going to be having a WWE conversation while shiny checking Magikarp tonight. You guys are great. That would have been the last thing I would have thought we were going to talk about tonight. All right, check 5700 coming up next. We're going to walk it into the cave. They found a soft spot for you. Yeah, Adam will tell you, I love me some wrestling. We got WrestleMania coming up, Adam. We're going to have to get together and do that. Dude just had a mind gas. You gotta not say stuff like that, man. What if the shiny would have popped up right when you said that? It would have, I mean, I still would have clipped it. Don't get me wrong, but
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it
would have been perfect.
matter.
That would be perfect as if we could just get this Magikarp tonight. Clipped for sure. Hashtag CB for life. What does CB stand for? Channel ban for life? Is that hashtag channel ban for life? This dude's been the last like 3 streams, this dude's bitching canceling my stream, dude. Oh, you know? Certified baddie for life. I gotta get a shirt that says certified baddie now. It's gonna have to happen, man. Who's your favorite wrestler? Goldust? No. Favorite of all time? Man, that's such a hard question. Like, there's so many different eras that there's gotta be correct answers, right? 5775 gonna be the one. We'll see, Nate. We'll see. I mean, you gotta throw up like. Right now, my favorite wrestler is probably MJF, but that's just because I like him on the mic, and I don't really watch any AEW other than his stuff. But I'd probably say MJF right now is my favorite on the mic. But like, if you're saying all time, man, Undertaker's got to be up there. Shawn Michaels has got to be up there. The Rock's got to be up there. Dolph Ziggler's a big one for me. I really like Dolph Ziggler. I mean, like, dude, there's a lot of really good ones. I really used to like John Morrison back in the day, but he never like really got like, they never used him correctly. And that's another thing too, right? There's a lot of people I like a lot that they don't ever use correctly. Like, they have all the skill, all the talent, they're good on the mic, and they just never make it for some reason. The Miz is great at portraying what he's supposed to portray. You love to hate him, and to me, that's a great actor. I don't know. Who's your favorite wrestler? Stardust? My favorite wrestler is Sting. See, that's not a bad one. I think Sting's great. Which version of Sting? I'm assuming WCW Sting. Before the Wolfpack and all that. Scott Steiner, Booker T, The Rock, Bret Hart, Jeff Hardy. See, those are all great. All of those are great. Yeah, all of those are great. Crow Sting, yeah. I don't remember too much about Scott Steiner. I don't know too much about him, honestly. Like, I don't remember watching too much of him, but Kane is one of my favorite too. Yeah, Kane is great. Kane and Undertaker, Brothers of Destruction. A lot of really good wrestlers. I like The Rock, but only because he was in the game plan. Dude, I don't remember that movie. I like remember it, but I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Yeah, The Rock's been in a lot of stuff. He was in The Scorpion King. He was in Journey to the Center of the Earth. The second one, I believe. Jumanji. The Rock's a great actor. He's entertaining. He's in Fast and the Furious. I've never seen any of those movies besides the first one, but people love him. Moana. I liked him in Hercules. Yeah, he's good in Hercules. I haven't seen that Rampage movie, but I heard it's pretty good. He's enjoyable. His roles are more or less always the same, but it's constant. And that's what people like. Yep. Have you seen Central Intelligent? He's funny in Central Intelligent with Kevin Hart. That movie's hilarious. Central Intelligence is hilarious. I like that his character isn't just cool, badass guy, but actually kind of has depth, which is unusual for that genre. Yep. Yeah, Central Intelligence was great. That might be one of my... I might even say that might be my favorite movie with him in it, honestly. I can't think of another one that I like more than that. I haven't seen Black Adam. That's one I need to see. I don't think that went through. There we go. I think that's fair. Central Intelligence and Jumanji, I think, are his best acting. Yeah. I haven't seen the second Jumanji, though. I've only seen the first one. Or, I guess that would be the second one. The first one with him in it. Jumanji 2 is good. Just can't stand Aquafina? I just can't stand Aquafina? Isn't that like a type of water? She's an actress. I don't know who that is. I just said, is that a type of water? Oh no. She voices the bird in the new Little Mermaid. Pretty sure she is in Shang-Chi 2. You just named 2 movies I have not seen. But okay, I'll have to look her up and see if I've seen her in anything then. I need to see the Shang-Chi movie. There's a few Marvel movies I need to see before Doomsday comes out this year. I'm hyped for Spider-Man to come out this year. I'm surprised we still have not got a trailer for that yet. Yo, what up, Nando? How you doing? How are we doing tonight, Nando? If you haven't seen her in anything, consider yourself blessed. God. That bad? That bad, Nate? Nate, you usually upbeat and chill. There's something about this lady that you don't like, man. What's up? My boy, Nate, I haven't ever seen this side of you. Nah, still no luck. Still no luck. What are you over there hunting again? You're on a starter, aren't you? I'm chilling, bro. How are you doing? I'm doing good. We're hoping to get this shiny Magikarp. We're trying to figure out why my boy Nate doesn't like Aquafina. And yeah, other than that, we're just vibing. No, I'm sure she's a good person and a nice lady. Not even a bad actor necessarily. Her voice just gets irritating after a while. Fair enough. Chimchar starter. How many checks are we on the Chimchar? No, I get that. There's some people's voices that, or not even just their voices. It's something about them irritate you. Like, that just happens. I'm trying to think of somebody off the top of my head that's like that. I know there is one, I just can't. Steve Carell used to be that way. I think that's his name. Steve Carell, something like that. The guy from The Office. There was something about him that when I was a kid I didn't like. I've grown to like him more now that I'm older, though. $57.50. That's the halfway point for the checks tonight. We got $2.50 left. How many resets for Charmander? 2,347. We have very much so more than double that on the fish. But that's fine. We got it so quick. So quick that we can't complain. Even if this goes to full odds, we're still blessed to have gotten the Charmander as fast as we did. But we would like the goldfish, you know? Like right now. That would have been cool. Are you on the Switch? Yeah, we're on the Switch using a Pro controller. Here, pitchy, pitchy, pitchy. Come on. What we doing? let's keep going. We are about to round up to 5,800 and just about 22 more checks. We are making good time tonight. $58.35 gonna be the one. All right. I hope you're right, Nate. $58.35. I'm hoping it's tonight. It could be any one of them tonight, as long as it's tonight. I mean, if not, we're gonna be back tomorrow. I mean, either way, we're back tomorrow doing this. Even if it's not this one. The only thing I'm not really going to stream is gonna be when I do Nugget Bridge, and that's because I think it'll be boring to watch. I wouldn't want to watch somebody loop Nugget Bridge over and over again. So I'm going to do that off stream. But I'm planning on streaming every day this week except maybe Saturday night. I might still be able to do Saturday night, but it'll be hard. So we'll see. But every other day I'm planning on being here. So long as my power doesn't go out again. Adam, I see you on that ZA. I see you. That'd be me. I don't know why, but I'm feeling 5794. Well, my feeling was definitely wrong. Alright, 5,800 walking up. We're gonna walk it down. It's male. I actually walk it down this time instead of the cave. Alright, let's see. No shiny on the Nidoran female. No shiny on the Magikarp. Alright. I'm gonna disappear for just a second. We are back. Nope. My counter didn't go up. There we go. If there's one victory to be celebrated tonight, it's the fact I finished my U.S. history essay. Let's go, Nate! My boy! That's what I'm talking about. Education first, man. What was the essay about, if you don't mind me asking? What part of U.S. history are you all in right now? We're learning about colonial America fighting against Britain in the Revolutionary War. Let's go. Learning about our beginnings. Yeah, it's really interesting to see the events that transpired before the war and how basically we basically stumbled into a war. Yeah. I never took a college course on it, so I'm sure you're learning about all kinds of crazy stuff that I don't know about. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that led up to it. Because, like, I think the Boston Massacre technically happened before we were actually declared in war, right? Then you had, like, the Tea Party and all that fun stuff. He said, "You can't tax us if we don't get a vote, damn it." And that led to a whole new nation. A whole new superpower. It's insane. It's insane to think, like, how different it would have been if England, British, whatever, would have just said, you know what, let them vote. Because then you would have America would probably still be British over just that decision. And so you'd have a big, huge British area and another big, huge British area. And I think that'd be like the first time you'd have like a nation like that. Because I don't, as far as I know, worldwide we've never had something like that. For some reason that did not pop up in my chat. What did you just say? You said, for example, we fought the war for a whole year before saying we were fighting to be independent, but up until then they were still hoping to reestablish peace. I did not know that. Yeah, they were probably worried about the resources and stuff. Like economy and stuff. Because at least like when we were under another power, we had stuff. We had like everything set up. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Come on. Down. I really hope I don't do something like that when I get the shiny. It wasn't until they got help from France, army / militia, that they really started to have a chance. Yeah. 100%. 58.35. 58.35. Almost there. Only if you name him French Fry, though. Alright, we'll do it. At this point, I don't even care about the name. I just want the damn thing to be gold. Alright, French Fry coming up. Alright, there we go. French Fry, the female shiny Magikarp. Oh, it fit. It fit perfectly. Nope. We tried. We tried the ritual. It just failed. Dang, the French failed us. Oh, man. If she's standing outside, does that make her outsiding or outstanding? Yeah, absolutely. If she's standing outside, that makes her outstanding 100%. You're on to something there, Westside. $139 more tonight. Till we break 6,000, guys. 6,000. They said you can have the first one for cheap. The second one you're going to have to work on, man. I gotta go 5999 for my next guess. Okay. Man, as long as it's before 6, that'd be great. If we hit it, I'll play another hour too. I don't even care. Because I can technically go until 5 my time. If I keep at this rate, I'll be done about 4:10ish my time. But I like ending on like an even 500 for these weekday streams. And then like during the weekend, I try to hit as much as possible. But I still want to end on a 500 or like 1,000. If that makes sense. Like, we've done 500 every weekday. That shiny carp ain't flopping. It ain't flopping, man. But like this last weekend, we did 1,600 one day and 2,000 the other or something like that. It was insane. We started the weekend at 1,600. And we ended at 5, no. Yeah, we ended at 5,000. So we did however many that is in 2 days. And then we did 500 yesterday. We're going to do 500 today. Unless we get it. And in which case, we keep going. Then we can play the game. The shiny carp ain't flopping. Do y'all think I'm gonna struggle with Misty though? With these two being my only 2 Pokemon? Misty should be fine if you evolve Carpy. That's the game plan. I will be catching like regular Pokemon too. I just won't be using them in battles. Other than Geodude for Nugget Bridge, I'm going to be using him over and over again for self-destruct. But, I need to, like, get the items and stuff while playing. And apparently, when I looked at the rules of Badge Quests, you're allowed to catch other Pokemon, you're just not allowed to use them. So, if that breaks the rules, then I'm sorry, but that's how I'm doing it. We're still hoping to get it before 8,000 because I have a friend in real life that has promised me an expensive cardboard. aka a Digimon trading card, if I'm able to get it. And he's able to get the card, which is a lot of bad odds, but he said if both those things happen, he'll just give it to me. So, and I know that guy's pretty good on his word, so. Why did I hit no? Alright. 5870. 5870. These games are brutal, man. What's up, Gizmo? How many checks deep are you now? We're going to 5,900 now. We're going to walk it down, and then we're going to do 100 more and call it a stream. Unless we get it. If we get it, we're going to go a little bit longer. $2,452 so far. Hey, you'll get it, man. You'll get it soon. Hopefully you get it before 5,900. It'll happen tonight, chat. We hope so, man. We hope it's happening tonight. If not, we're thankful that the power came back on and we had this ability to spend time with y'all. I was looking forward to the stream literally all day, so I'm really glad that I'm getting to do it. I sense it. I sense it too, man. It's coming. I was looking up odds and stuff just because I like looking up odds whenever I'm like bored at work, or, like on my break and stuff. It says that's it says like only like 50% of people get it by the time that I'm at. It also says that 91% of people go to 20,000 checks. Or sorry, get it before 20,000 checks. Whether we get it now or we get it 30,000 later, we're going to get it. I'm just hoping that we get it soon because my original goal was to beat this before Pokemon Champions comes out. We don't know the exact date Pokemon Champion is coming out, so I still have time. But that's the goal, is to beat this before Pokemon Champions comes out. We'll see if we can do it. Not just this hunt though, the whole badge quest. It drops April. We just, yeah, April, but we don't know the exact date, right? So I could still have over a month, or I could only have 3 weeks. I don't know. But the goal is to beat the shiny badge quest before it drops, if possible. If it drops April 1st, probably not going to happen. If it drops April 30th, we have a pretty good shot, I feel like, as long as we can get through this damn carp. And we're going to get through this damn carp. Maybe not tonight, maybe not tomorrow, but we're going to get it. What's up, GS? I finally gave up on Shiny Squirtle. I don't like shiny hunting in this one. Yeah, it's... Oh, your name is... Sorry, I just saw the last part of your name. What's up, Julian? How you doing today? Yeah, it's very, very mentally taxing. I feel it. There's nothing wrong with it. Just give yourself a break and go back to it, man. Or play the game. Whatever's more fun for you. You're just gonna do Deoxys, that makes sense. We plan on doing Deoxys here as well. Is Deoxys your favorite legendary, or is it just like because it's like finally in here? You've never played this one? Yeah, go play the game. Go play the game. See, I grew up on this one, and so I've played this at least 20 or 30 times. At least, probably more. So this is my first time playing it with shinies. So like, for somebody like that, it makes sense. Go get this game under your belt, and then later on, if you want to go back and do it, I mean, it's always there. So... Are you going to save your Master Ball for the Deoxys then? Giratina is my favorite legendary. I think, hey, that's a solid one. Giratina's great. Giratina is a very good legendary. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'm doing these challenges and I think to myself, I wish I could just play the game. And then I'm like, wait a minute. What do you mean, wait a minute? Is it because you played it before? What up? What's up? Don't know what I'm doing. Can't wait to get shiny Charmander. Good luck on the goldfish. Hey, good luck on your Charmander, man. How far are you on the hunt? No, because somebody said if I don't save it before, or save for those 3 beast things, and they use raw, I can never fight again, so I'm just going to Master Ball that. Hey, they fixed that. That used to be a thing in the old game. When they brought it to the Switch, they got rid of that. So you don't have to use your Master Ball on the dog. However, use it on whatever you want to use it on. I'm probably going to use my Master Ball on the dog, but they did fix it. It's a self-imposed challenge. If I wanted to, I could play the game. Exactly. Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with that. At any point in time, you can switch it off. Do what's fun for you. I only gave up on Squirtle because I never played before and I can just easily go get the shiny Squirtle in the newer games. It's easier. Absolutely. Like I said, go get the game. Go play the game, enjoy it, take your time with it, and have fun with it because, in my opinion, this is one of the best ones made. I mean, it's not the best in my opinion, but it's got to be. I mean, like, the fact that it came out 25 years after its release and broke records for sales, like, that's got to tell you, like, go play the game. It's going to be worth it. So, and then, yeah, you got Deoxys for after the game. And at that point, you've already got the game under your belt. If you want to play a different game, you can. Just take the Deoxys, maybe do a couple hundred checks a day. Or even just 100 checks a day. Or 50 checks a day. Whatever you want to do until you get it. This is all up to your speed, your time, and whatever you want to do. But eventually, you'll get it. And eventually you'll be like, hey, I did a full odd shiny. And the feeling of doing a full odd shiny is insane. I still can't run. Only thing annoying me is I'm gonna have to look it up. I feel like I missed something. Have you beat the first gym yet? Also, special attack, or sorry, special physical attack makes no sense in this game, but it's cool. It's just different types are special and certain types are physical. Like somebody was explaining it to me yesterday. I'm on 550, but I'm only shiny hunting for an hour a day. Okay, that makes sense. Well, good luck on your hunt. Hopefully you get it soon. No, I just got to Brock. All right, after you beat Brock, like the moment you beat Brock and you go to the next route, which is on the right, you will be able to run. So you're really close to getting it. You have not missed anything. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. They do get you the ability to run. And it's like a big cutscene that you can't skip, so... Or not cutscene, but yeah. Soul Silver is my favorite game. I have not played Soul Silver yet. So the only games I have not played are Gen 2 and Gen 5. Sorry, Gen 2 and Gen 5. I plan on playing those one day. My favorite generation is probably Gen 3. My favorite game is probably Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. What do you like about Soul Silver? It was my second Pokemon game on the DS back in the day, and I get to walk with my Pokemon. Yeah, hey, that's pretty cool. That is something that I like about that game, and, well, not that I've played it, but that I've seen. I also like that about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I don't know if that was in the original Diamond and Pearl. I never played those, but I played Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And, it is kind of cool. You feel a little closer to the Pokemon, seeing them on screen with you the whole time. Dude, come on. It wasn't in the original Diamond and Pearl, but the way they did it in the remakes kind of sucks. It's better in Soul Silver, but it's still cool. But Platinum is still better than BDSP. Yeah, I've heard. I have not got to play those. Unfortunately, I didn't have a DS back in that time. Maybe one day we'll go back and play them if we get to the point where we can access that. But right now they're in my bucket list games. We're about to be at 95.50, which means we're going to do, sorry, 59.50, which means we're going to be doing 50 more checks or so, and then calling it a night. Unless we get it, in which case we'll stay on a little bit longer to try to get through the cave. The ones I haven't played are Fire Red, Ruby, Black, White, X and Y, Sun and Moon, and pretty much all of them after Soul Silver and Soul Scarlet. Okay, so you got a lot of games that you can play. I hope they bring them to the Switch for you. I like X and Y a lot. I like Sun and Moon. I have not played Black and White. Gen 3 I love. Sword and Shield is okay. I lost my DS's. And my mom won't give me another anymore, or won't give me any more, so I never get to play the rest of them. Well, hopefully one day you'll be able to, like I said, if they ever comes to the Switch. Or if you're able to get them later on for the DS too. That's kind of what I'm banking on though. I just want everything to come to the Switch at some point. Maybe not the Switch 2, but eventually when the Switch 3 comes out, maybe like over time we start getting a bunch of different stuff. But it'd be dope if they put everything on the Switch 2. I mean, I'd probably buy all of them, so. I'm excited for Winds and Waves though. Same. What's your favorite starter from Winds and Waves? So far. Like, just from what you've seen. Oh man, at first it was the lizard, but then Broat started growing on me. But if that dog turns into Fire Fairy, I'm picking the dog. Alright, so we're all over the place. My personal favorite is the lizard. I'm hoping to get Fire Fairy as well. I have really no interest in the bird right now. However, flying types are my favorite types. So there is a possibility that I might mess with it. I'm sure I'll have all three of them shiny at some point in the game, so... Step number 1 is going to be getting a Japanese Ditto in that game, right? dozing off, dude. If you stop hearing from me, that's why. I'll try to thug it out until... Yeah, it's all good, man. I appreciate you being here as much as you have been. If you gotta get some sleep, get some sleep. No matter what number we get it on, we're gonna clip it too, so you won't miss it. But I'll try to zoom through these last 25, 35 checks for you. Don't want to buy a DS, so just hope they come to the Switch because I can transfer them to home. Exactly. Exactly. Which game do you want the most to come to the Switch? Out of the ones you haven't played. If you're talking regular DS, I remember them being only like 40 bucks. Really? That's good to know. But how much are the games? $40 DS is not too bad. But if the games are like $200, then it's like, it really doesn't matter how much the DS costs at that point. I heard Omega Ruby and Sapphire are the best remakes right after Soul Silver and Ruby. So probably, yeah. Yeah, I think Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are great remakes. I love them. Those were the games that got me back into Pokemon. Yeah, but I can't transfer them if I want to do that, so I don't want to. It makes sense. Games are like 100 plus, yeah. And Soul Silver is very expensive now, by the way. That's what I thought. I thought I heard Soul Silver is like $200. Because I have a 3DS, I can play DS games, or sorry, a 2DS. I can play the old school DS games like on there, but every time I've looked them up, it's like always hard to find them for cheap. They've skyrocketed recently a lot. I remember buying Emerald for like 40 or 60. What's Emerald at right now? I got a copy of Emerald hanging out over here somewhere. Yeah, right here. I got Emerald hanging out right here behind me. No, it's like $200. Ain't no way. My Emerald's like $200? That was a gift though. I can't get rid of it. Shout out to my boy Cooper for handing me that about a year ago. Soul Silver is more... If you're getting a legit copy, it runs for 3 to 4. Alright, alright. That's the game that... Dude, I don't know if they'll ever put that on the Switch then. Would that just kill the value? That's crazy. The Emerald is $200. No, because people are collectors. People would want the DS version. Yeah, you're probably right. I just don't know if it would stay at 300-400. I think it'd probably go down a little bit. But I could be wrong. This is coming from a card game player that's used to seeing cards drop in value when reprints happen. That's my logic behind it. I bought Black 2 for 140 like 5 years ago. I don't know what it's at now. Golly, 142 years ago. 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Oh, wow. That's probably gone up, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably because I don't have nostalgia for it, but I don't like the Emerald starters. Oh, yeah. It probably dropped in value if they brought the game to the Switch. Yeah. You don't like any of the Emerald starters? Trico, Torchic, or, Mudkip? Not even Blaziken? Not even Blaziken. Yo, Blaziken's a goat. Like, I get it. You don't like Trico or Mudkip? Whatever, man. Like, that's fine. But Blaziken? Come on now. Come on, Julian. Come on now. Don't you lie to me. You like that big chicken. You like the speed boost machine. Hoenn starters are peak, bro. Their shinies are two are amazing. Yeah, their shinies are pretty good, all of them. I like the Diamond Star Twig. I like the Diamond starters. Turtwig is the goat. So you got Turtwig, Piplup, and Chimchar, right? To me, Piplup is the goat from that generation, but all three of them are pretty good. I like all three of them. I think that's the last generation that I would say all three starters were good. I do not like the black and white ones all that much. Snivy's okay. I don't like Tepig. Oshawott kind of mid. And then you go to Gen 6. I like Greninja. I don't like Chespin. I don't like I skipped something, didn't I? Did you do the Nugget Bridge? What's up, man? No, we have not done it yet. We're going to, though. Right now, we are just shiny hunting the Magikarp. C-Brand, thank you for coming in. We will be doing the Nugget Bridge, though, once we get this thing. Piplup is technically the strongest because I think because of the type he gets at the final evolution. So he is kind of the goat of the three. I like the design of Piplup. I don't really care for Empoleon too much. If we're going by the final evolutions, I think Infernape is my favorite of those three. But I like Piplup, and it was the first shiny I got in that game. So good luck. I have to go. Hey, don't know what I'm doing. Thank you for coming in. You have a good night and good luck on your hunts as well. Thank you for the luck. I appreciate that, C-Brand. Are you shiny hunting at all? Alright guys, we're 10 checks away from the end of the stream. Oh yeah, somebody told me to do the Nugget Glitch. Someone also told me I can't have a bike because it costs $1 million. You will find a way to get the bike. Except that Diamond, if you don't get Infernape, your only fire option is Rapidash. Good to know, I didn't know that. There's no other fire options in that generation? They fixed that in Platinum? Okay. That's why if you do that, Jin, you should play Plat. They fix a lot of issues. Well, see, I guess that's what I liked about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, too. They have all those zones underground. You can get, like, Houndoom and stuff in that, right? So, I mean, I don't know why Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl gets as much hate as it does, honestly. But I've never played the original, so... And BDSP has fire options for you as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why Platinum was a lot better in many ways from what I've heard. That's what I've heard too. I've heard everybody say Platinum is like the best one. I hear Platinum, I hear Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and I hear Black and White 2. Those are always like the ones people bring up. Gets the hate because it doesn't give us nothing for Platinum. Gotcha. I don't know too much on this topic, otherwise I would talk about it, but... And did one of the most copied... And did one-to-one copies almost from Diamond. Yeah, I have heard that. I have heard that. I don't know, I love them, personally, but that's because I've never played Gen 4 besides them. So, my perspective's a little different. Alright, here we go. Here we go, Nate. 5999. That might have been one too many nines, but you get what I'm saying? Not the one. Last check of the night. We'll walk it down. If it's shiny, we'll keep going. If it's not shiny, we are calling it a stream, and we'll do 500 more tomorrow, same time, same place. I want to tell everybody that I really appreciate you guys coming out tonight. We've had a lot of fun. I've met a lot of new people. We do have a giveaway coming up once we hit 400 subs. I'm not quite sure if I've hit it yet, but if not, there'll be some Pokemon stuff and some Digimon TCG stuff, so consider that sub. So that way you guys have a chance at the giveaway, which will be posted like the day after I hit it. But yeah, I really appreciate my time with you guys, and hopefully we can get the shiny soon. No shiny Nidoran. No shiny Carp. Yep, that's going to do it, guys. We're going to wrap it at 6,000. I'm going to work on a thumbnail for tomorrow at some point. Again, thank you all for coming out tonight. Good luck to everybody who's still shiny hunting. Nate, thank you for being here, man. You're awesome, brother. Julian, thank you for being here. Josh, if you're still here, thank you. Gizmo, thank you. What am I doing? I know you said you already left. Thank you for coming in. Everybody tonight, Adam, everybody, you guys have all been amazing. And you guys have made it where I look forward to getting off work to come home and do this every night. It was nice meeting you too, Julian. Again, everybody have a good night. We'll catch y'all in the next one.